Listen here, closely. Follow God, walk with God, own silence with God, and change your mindset and your past. Again, with God. I shouldn't cut out my mistakes because then I'm not going to learn out from them. When you cut out your mistakes whenever you do porn and you say to yourself, okay, it was just a one-time action, and next day you do it again, next day you do it again, you do it twice a day, even though you are regretting it sometimes. You are cutting out your actions from your brain, from your mind, but that's not the right way to do it. If I would cut this mistake out of my video, I would do constantly the same mistake over and over again. But now that I paused, did it again, I learned out from it. Silence is the one place where you are going to know yourself, where you are going to learn more about yourself. This is silence. Use silence as an advantage. Use silence your own way. Own silence. Yo, what's up guys? Now we are cooking eggs right now. It's going great, it's awesome. And after this breakfast we are going to the gym. I'm going to drink a lot of milk as well and eat some noodles for the carbs and all that, like Samsung style. And I just discovered this lamp. We have this lamp at home, and this lamp helps you in faster regeneration when you have something injured. And I didn't know that, but bro, it works. I promise you, it works. And I had my foot injured like 2 months ago. I couldn't do any leg exercises in the gym, only like leg extensions and all that. And now I finally can do Bulgarian squats and also I can train my calves, and I'm so excited for that. So we are going to record some clips for the gym. It's going to be a chest back day. I'm going to train some chest as well. Oh my god. I'm going to train some chest as well. I'm going to train back and biceps as well. So we are going to see how it's going to go. You know, I have so much time in the gym to do several exercises that I just have time for, because I'm there 1 hour, 1.5 hours. That's definitely really tiring, so that's why I'm eating a lot of carbs right now, a lot of eggs, to have energy throughout the workout. I have still like 20 minutes to eat, so I'm going to do this breakfast, I'm going to record it, and then we are going to the gym. Yo guys, this is the first meal. So the first meal is eggs, around 6 eggs, and a lot of noodles. Is a lot of carbs. You can see my back was really sore after the workout, and the cut has been good lately. But I don't know if you know that feeling, when you being consistent with something, and now I feel that, in the second week, I definitely see some definition on my physique. It has been better now, and I don't feel so, tired after the workouts, after eating a hell ton of food, because now I'm kind of planning my carbs and all that, and it's been great. It's been an awesome, journey, and definitely I can't work out as much as I did before, just because I don't eat as much food, I don't have much energy, but we are still doing workouts, boys. We are still doing 4 times a week. I'm still doing calisthenics and all that, but it's just a little bit harder, but that's the journey, that's the goal, to burn some fat off my body. So yeah, it's been great, it's been awesome. We did some I'm still eating 2,600 calories a day. I'm still doing my workouts, but I've been trying to heal my injuries lately. So today I decided to take a rest day instead of going to the gym, and now I'm focusing on my lower back that was injured, and I'm focusing on my foot that was injured as well. So yeah, a lot of injuries, and I'm still 17, but bro, it's the grind. We are going to get going. We are going to keep going on this journey. I'm not going to stop until I get the goal that I want. And I already feel so much more shredded. I know it's only the first
2 weeks we are into it, but I already feel better now because I don't have a lot of carbs in my body. I don't have a lot of fat on my body every single day, but yeah, and I feel just so much healthier this way. Probably I'm going to just continue this, and after I'm going to be at the 10% body fat that I'm planning to do, I'm going to be around 72, 73 kilograms. After that, I'm going to go on a maintain, and I'm going to record more videos about me going to the gym. Right now I'm not recording so much workouts because I'm planning to better myself in my workouts, and that way I can show more to you guys. So here is the physique. As you can see, I feel better. As I said, I feel so much leaner, so much better. Still there is a lot to do, but let's get into talking with you guys a little bit. Hey, so today I learned 2 very important things. So the first thing is that the past is changeable. You can change your past. How you can do that is very simple. A lot of the times, you see on the internet, people can't go away and run away from habits. They can't run away from it. Why is that? Because they are chained to their past, right? So how you can change the past? There is a old use that say, past is the past. But sometimes, a lot of times even, every single day, we are chained to our past. We can't run away from it. The habits that we do, we are chained to it. So how can we run away from it? See, you can't run away from past if you are all constantly see the past. You can't run away from it. How you can run away from the past is changing your mind, changing yourself. And it's so easy to say, harder to do. How to do it? It's basically you have to change what you do every single day. You have to change your mind with God. I'm not saying God because it just came into my mind. I'm saying it because this is the only way out. This is the only way that you can go against your past. There is no other way. Your past will fight back at you every single day if you are not turning to God for help. So change your past with God by constantly changing your mind, changing your actions that you do. Your past will constantly get into your mind, and your past attacks through your mind. And it's okay until you don't act on it. By acting on it, I mean doing the thing that it's in your mind. Whenever we watch porn, whenever we drink alcohol, whenever we party, And I'm not saying that partying is a bad thing, relaxing, sometimes. But when it comes to your purpose, partying is bad. When you don't achieve it, when you use it as a lack of discipline, when you use it as an excuse to work, partying is bad. When you're using it as relaxation after an achievement that you have, it's okay, it's good. So, as a man, I have to be responsible for what I say out loud. That's what you should do as well. I want you to use your tongue as your sharpest weapon of your body. What I say is your tongue, when you say out loud something, it's going to happen. So when you say out loud that you are not good at a certain activity, you are not good at something that you are going to do, it's going to happen. When you say that you are not confident in your next project at school that you have to give to the class, it's going to be bad. It's going to have a lack of, self-knowledge, a lack of, direction, that project, because you are limiting yourself that you are not going to be good at it. So it's very important how you use your tongue. And that's how, with God and what you say out loud, what you are doing with your actions, and changing your mind every single day will bring you a better life, will bring you a new future. Forget the past. This is it. By using God's word, bro. That's why I'm saying it. And don't be negative throughout the journey. Be always positive. Every time I see, influencers, guys who are on social media, trying to help other people, all I see is people just doesn't understand what positivity is. They are constantly, getting down on themselves every single day. This is what I see. And there are exceptions, of course. It always has been. But a lot of people on social media, what I see, and in my friend group as well, they say they are positive in their life, even though they are bringing even though they are bringing themselves down. And sorry for the mistake there. I own my mistakes. That's why I don't use cuts in my videos anymore, because I know that I own my mistakes. I shouldn't... Listen here, closely. I shouldn't cut out my mistakes, because then I'm not going to learn out from them. When you cut out your mistakes whenever you do porn, and you say to yourself, okay, it was just a one-time action, and next day you do it again, next day you do it again, you do it twice a day, even though you are regretting it sometimes. You are cutting out your actions from your brain, from your mind. But that's not the right way to do it. You have to learn out from your mistakes. If I would cut this mistake out of my video, I would do constantly the same mistake over and over again. But now that I paused, did it again, I learned out from it. That's how I could constantly learn from how to speak correctly with my mistakes. There was multiple times I cut my mistakes out of my videos and didn't learn out from it. You can check, I have a past channel. You can check every time. You search my name, probably going to pop up. There I did multiple mistakes. And I just cut it out. I didn't learn out from it. So this was kind of the twice of the things, the two things that I learned today. Second mistake. And the third thing I learned that I want to share it to you is own silence. Own silence. By owning silence, you can By owning silence, you can own yourself. By your own silence, you give time to your brain to think a little bit. Then you can own yourself. Your self-reflection is how you speak. And sometimes we tend to, fast things up a little bit. And it's not a bad thing to fast things up when you speak. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you shouldn't rush things in your life. When people rush their speaking and they make a lot of mistakes in their speaking, they are kind of have that, and I say this because I had that same mistakes over my shoulders. People tend to rush things in their life as well, and when I rushed my speaking, it showed in my personality as well. I tend to rush things. I tend to not have enough self-confidence in myself. I tend to, doubt myself because I make mistakes, when mistakes is the ones that we can learn out from. And I'm not the kind of person, as there are other social media guys on YouTube, they are speaking this really fast pace, and it's not my personality, it's not my style. So why should I do that? Why should I convince myself that I'm this kind of person when I'm clearly just copying other people? I should do it my own way. This is the kind of way. I watched, and I'm watching right now Peaky Blinders, and the way they are speaking, as like the old man used to speak, confidently, with making silent pace, and confidently, thinking about what are they going to say. And it's inspiring because from now on I can learn out from my mistakes with this type of speaking. I couldn't do that when I was rushing my speaking, rushing my thoughts, didn't think about what I'm going to say. That's a stupid thing, because when you are speaking, you should think what you say. That's why I said in the beginning of this video that your tongue is your sharpest weapon, right? It is. Until you don't do that, until you are not aware of that, you are going to use your tongue in this world when words have impact the wrong way. You are going to use your tongue the wrong way. It's not going to be your advantage. That's why I'm talking to you this way right now, is to own your silence. Silence is the one place where you are going to know yourself, where you are going to, learn more about yourself. This is silence. And with God, silence is more powerful because you are not going to get uncomfortable in silence with God. So use silence as an advantage. Use silence your own way. Own silence. Silence is not a bad thing. People are afraid of silence. I'm not going to say his name. I know a guy who constantly just puts his earphones, his AirPods into his ears and constantly listens to songs when he is not around people. I asked him why. He said because he doesn't like silence. You can't learn from your mistakes without actually thinking about it with silence. Running away from your mistakes is not an option. It can be, but then you are going to live a miserable life without any purpose, without any flow. And I'm saying this, and maybe some people are different. I don't know. Maybe I'm changing my mind. But right now, I own what I say. And of course, there is not one way or another. I'm not saying that when you are listening to music is a bad thing. Do it when you need some relaxation. But don't spend your entire life just constantly distracting your brain every single day from your thoughts, from your purpose in your life. Don't do that, because that's a pity in your life. When you do that, you are not allowing your brain to think about your future, and when you're not thinking about your future, your life will collapse. So own the silence that you have. Think about it with God. Don't be uncomfortable in silence. When you are with God, you are not going to be. So that's why I'm talking to you right now in this way. I own myself and my personality when I use silence to speak, when I try to play around with how I speak, that's when I kind of own myself, own my personality as a whole. That's when I just know who I am. So try it out, use silence and God's word to know more about yourself, learn about yourself. You probably don't know much about yourself, do you? You don't know what to do in this life, like really, what's your mission? Have you always stressed about some things, but you never sat down with God and thought about how you can be the kind of person who you always wanted to be, with a mission that is unstoppable, bro, that has so much power that nobody can stop you, and God gave it to you. Have you ever thought about that kind of purpose? Sitting down and talking with God for a little bit about your future, about your life? Have you thought about that? If not, bro, I encourage you, with like a friend to friend, a bro to bro, to go and do that. That's going to bring you peace in this world, in this loud world. It's going to bring you peace without any distractions. And I'm not saying to you, bro, that you are a bad person or you are a lazy person when you are not doing that. That takes a lot of time to know yourself, get to know yourself. But when I started to do that, and I stick to it, change my mind on who I am, I just became a better person. It showed me who I can become. This is why I'm saying to you, it's very important to own silence with God. Knowing yourself, learning about your purpose in this world. In the past 3 weeks, even like a month, to be honest, I didn't know what should I do in this world. And then God showed me the way, I have to help other people. That's what I was always dreaming about. Since I was 5 years old, I just avoided the fact that I want to help other people, because I didn't help myself. I couldn't help myself a lot of times. So now I build it up myself, mentally. Physically, I'm getting there. And now I try to help other people mentally. So if you are interested in that, if you are interested in talking with me as friend to friend, join my link below, the Discord server that I created. I want to build a community with people that want to help each other. That's my purpose. It's building a community with people that can help each other in this world, bring each other up, not down. All this world is about bringing each other down in some way, if you are thinking about it. This ladder that we are living in, this constant work ladder. You have to bring someone down if you want to bring yourself up. That's That's how most people go about it. I'm not saying that you should do this way. You can go up the ladder by being kind and doing your work really, really hard. But if you are in the wrong place, you are trying to do it at the wrong place, you are not going to do that. And it's the sixth mistake in this video, or seventh, that I did, but I own it. And I am learning out from it. So thank you for sticking with me. So get back to the point. We are living in a world in a constant ladder, but I'm not saying you should be rude. Be a man. Be a kind of man who brings his peers up. Be the kind of man who shows the way as a leader to people, who helps the leader, if you are not a leader, helps the leader to go and get the goal done. Who helps the group, the tribe, to rise up. Be the kind of man. We need this kind of man in the world. I enjoy Hamza's talkings in this way. You know, there are things that maybe I don't agree with him, but 90% of the time I agree with what he says, and this is one of them. Bring your tribe up, bring the world up, be a positive man, be a positive person by bringing your tribe up. Don't be afraid to show your personality to people. Don't be afraid to show who you are. Real time, real personality show. This is what the world needs. 8th, 10th mistake. This is what the world needs, bro. You are the kind of person, and I know a lot of guys don't hear this. You are the kind of person who can change the world for good. If you are showing yourself every single day to the world and God by positivity, optimism, and just confidence that you can change this world, you are going to be, I have no doubt, you are going to change this world if you follow God. But without any community, it's not possible. I tried it my own way, you know, I tried to do it my own way, and I constantly feel this lack of self that I don't have in myself. And that was community. That was a tribe around me. That's why I created the Discord server. I'm trying, and I'm going to create a bigger version of it in school, probably in the future, where I bring men together who needs a tribe to talk, grow, and know themselves more. If you wanna join, link in the description, and thank you so much for listening to this video. So summary, real quick, okay? Follow God, walk with God, own silence with God, and change your mindset and your past, again, with God. I'm trying to involve this YouTube channel around God because He helped me be the man who I am today. And I'm not going to lie to you by any means. That's why I'm doing this right now. I'm not going to lie to you by any means that I did it myself, because I didn't. God helped me throughout the journey. God helped me get the weight down on my shoulders and helped me follow the journey that I always wanted to follow. I just wasn't that hard myself. I wasn't that strong. what I'm saying. And be positive always, guys. Be optimistic. Don't let this negative word bring you down. Don't be negative, because it's going to hurt you. And it's going to hurt your loved ones as well. Negativity is a bad thing. In this toxic world, people are using it as a weapon. But I'm telling you, positivity and optimism will always beat the person down who uses negative thoughts, negative energy. Positivity will always wins. So use positivity as an advantage and be optimistic. Always, bro. It's going to help you. Thank you so much for listening. Join the Discord. I see you there. And help yourself with God. Thank you so much. Love you. Bye.